where it's like
at least it's an environmental sound. So we've had that happen a couple times, or the Hannibro music.
There are a couple people that do that, and you are scum. I'm not afraid to say
I've been counterpicked with the Hannibro music like once or twice, and just like, I hate you. Why would you do this to me?
It's especially if you're on stream. It's for the people. You play the good music. I did do that recently. Is I hover environmental noises and I play it, but then I go to the real music and select it for the stage just to mess with them. Always fun. Always fun. Always fun to see these two at this level compete. Only one of them gets to advance on in winners, and it's going to be a tough call, honestly.
Yeah, I think as I mentioned before, perhaps a little bit of a counter-pick advantage here for Dabuz, but I mean, Ness, no slouch in the damage-dealing department. Just the question is if these projectiles are going to be able to make any kind of an effect against Grab Pole.
He'd be very careful going into this. You see him trying to PK fire, even on a parry from Luma. Dabuz can just instantly counteract, come in with a dash attack, and she's even looking for the F smashes right there.
Already knocking away Luma, but that's actually been buffed. It's a lot harder to disjoint these two characters, and Luma lasts a little bit longer as well.
Oh, hi, can we just talk about the movement that Dabuz has exhibited in the past 15 seconds? Dashing in and out, just barely avoiding so many hits of that Syrup is throwing out, and just punishing accordingly. I mean, finally, Syrup found some hits, but look at the 80% deficit.
I think between the lunar landings, where you're basically just landing with a hitbox only coming out with Luna while you're doing your A landing, and the turnaround animation being so crisp for Rosa, it feels like this character's movement tools are incredibly underrated for a light and pretty big floaty character.
And I like that Ice Climber strat we just saw there, where Syrup separated the two, started bashing Luma. Once Dabuz comes in to try to stop him, just immediately turns around, fights him as well. And now Luma is gone for those 8 seconds. This is your time to take advantage of it. Of course, Luma back. Still yellow for the Bumblebee attire. I like that. Trying to keep the theme moving.
Exactly. Still black and white right here. Or should be black and yellow.
Of course, the morality is not always black and white between these two. Both heroes in their own right. Nothing morally gray about them. But only one can continue on. And so far, Dabuz is keeping the percentage in his lead. And so what? Has the stock lead as well now.
Nair into the up air, a solid confirm for Dabuz, and that's one of those where it's so disjointed that you have to wonder what Syrup can do to challenge those. Good hit right there, recognizing to get some safe shield pressure while also killing off Luma. And now it's like you said, you have to make these moments count. 8 seconds ticking down relatively slowly, and every hit that Dabuz gets here is worth so much.
Sure. 96, but even bopping him with the Luma as well. You can never take your eyes off that character. Needs to be so careful. Just like that, you know, Luma is not afraid to swing at you from the other side.
Unable to get the 2-frame with the yo-yo too. Rosa's recovery certainly exploitable, so Syrup gonna have to make the most out of those situations.
Battering Luma bit by bit so they can find their way in, and you can see Luma sweating a bit, almost gone. I'd be sweating too if I was fighting a kid like that.
Yeah, true, exactly.
Nice punch. Ooh, he's packing a punch. Not quite a punch, but the yo-yo is just as powerful for sure.
Yeah, delaying the get up a little bit too long. When you're at that high percent, you lose iframes at ledge, so you have to be cognizant of that.
Now keeping this advantage state moving, making sure Syrup doesn't have too much time to really breathe. I like this. Oh, and the
These
handoff.
drag backs are so sick from Luma.
It's so good. Hey, look at that, just like that. Again, not quite finding it that time, but and that I love that little crouch, that little movement going on
Just
there.
threatening the down tilt, which does hit edge, and then Syrup had to choose an option, get intercepted by Dabuz.
Intercepted by the forward air as well. Not quite capitalizing on that air dodge, but Dabuz still is just moving. The momentum is here for sure.
Can't land the up smash though. This is going to get an opportunity to cover the landing, but no, Syrup kind of bails out of these situations because he's so worried about Luma down air. It can be such a strong move if both hitboxes connect. Speak of the devil though.
Yeah, speaking of connecting, it's not that dare spike, it's that side hitbox that so many dare spikes do have that is so powerful, just very quick to end it all. And Dabuz, more than comfortable in Smash as it seems. And you mentioned Syrup being scared, and you can definitely see that. And he finds a hit, but he's just worried enough that it's not a true combo that he doesn't always follow up. Like, he waits a little bit for the options here and there, which is good, but Dabuz is getting away with a lot.
One thing that he's been doing a really good job, though, is exploiting the fact that Nair from Dabuz, which has been like the default approach, doesn't really have a disjointed hitbox below it. So he's been like crouching underneath it or just being low to the ground and then immediately up airing or using some kind of a hitbox to just smack Dabuz away when trying to cross up over shield.
Now Dabuz is playing a little bit of that waiting game, not going overexerting too hard, but still finding percentage, waiting for that Luma right there to come back to play. Like a recovery.
Aggressive one, yeah. I mean, this is a slower character in Syrup's Ness, so you can't really rely on your run speed to just catch out Rosa when she does that.
Oh, I like that magnet cancel into the back air. Not enough to kill, but still very powerful. And you see that waiting for the Luma, but it's so hard to pin that Dabuz down. He is dastardly for sure.
the immediate lunar landing into just launching Luma at Syrup. So much pressure, and the worst part about this is that even if you get through all of that, you're never given the opportunity to threaten Rosa in response. It's all safe.
And they're coming out to damage it, and that's a very good strat there. Normally Nesses do that, but guess what? You can take care of the Luma at the same time. Might as well. Back throw coming in from Dabuz. Not quite getting the final hit, but there it is.
Looks like the last possible hitbox of that aerial taking the stock, and Dabuz going to go ahead and take game one in a pretty dominant fashion.
Pretty well secured there. Knew that he couldn't go too over aggressive, but once he found an in, he made sure to push it, make sure that Syrup was still on the back foot and couldn't quite find what he was looking for that game. So excellent work to Dabuz. Let's see where Syrup wants to go.
I would think perhaps a slightly smaller stage. Like the horizontal distance that he had to cover to chase down Rosa was kind of a little bit frustrating with the character that doesn't have the best run speed in Ness. So taking to something smaller, so perhaps something with platforms you can get drag downs on, triplats could very well be the recipe for success for Syrup.
Gotta be careful though, because Rosalina can still just up air you all the way till you're gone.
She can, but now think of all of those nairs that Rosa was doing. She wasn't really doing like short hop close to the ground aerials. He was coming from like a mid distance, so if you're underneath the platform, you could potentially put something out preemptively to take that angle of approach out.
Definitely is going to be important for Syrup going into this. Right off the gate, you can see I like that. Immediately jumps, gets the PK fire, but Dabuz is more than prepped to return back to center. And my goodness, an amazing start, a lot of percentage out the gate.
Try to get the cancel there into the up air, not going to work out for Syrup. And again, just these handoffs are so sick.
It's so good, the technical play of Rosalina coming out. It is so fascinating and so entertaining to watch.
Does get the double forward air to knock away and apply a little bit extra damage onto Luma. And then is that actually going to take it away? It is. So at higher damage, that PK Thunder will knock the Luma away and at the perfect angle.
Okay, gets the Luma one hit. Do we see two? Do we see three? Oh, it's the high this time by getting caught by the back air. And fourth time still technically punished, the chase all the way around stage.
And now Luma's back, but the dash attack clipped again. Syrup doing a good job of maximizing the punish on this disadvantageous state for Rosa.
From coast to coast right now, Dabuz has still just been stuck, trying to find a way out. Gets the one hit of Nair, and that's more than enough to send Syrup flying.
That just fully charged just about Luma launch.
Very deceptively strong, that's for sure.
Immediate platform drop into the back air will take the stock securely for Syrup, so not too much of a disadvantage here. It feels like when Dabuz is able to play neutral, he can rack up damage so much easier than Syrup, but Syrup was doing a really good job on that first stock of just punishing Dabuz's biggest weakness with this character. We have to see more of that going forward.
Exactly, the advantage state was very on point. And maybe it's that color counter pick, actually. We're seeing the purple and black Ness, trying to differentiate Ness from that Bumblebee Rosalina.
Using these platforms so well too. Like you were concerned that Dabuz was going to be able to take advantage of them with the up air, but so far it seems to be definitely benefiting Syrup a lot more. We'll have to see if Dabuz can make the adjustments there, though.
For sure. So, hey, good counter pick on Syrup's part. Obviously knows the tricks of the trade to get around it. Luma is so tricky to deal with.
Yeah, you just always have to be watching to him. It's kind of like watching Snake C4, where you have to be aware with 2 points on the map, and so far Syrup struggling just a little bit with that.
Come out here and there, cause problems. Oh, just
waited.
Flinching, and Dabuz catches him with that air dodge. Stuck between these two now, 146%. This is almost a stock for Dabuz. He just needs one solid hit to take it.
And early on, I was talking about how grab pull can really make Ness's life miserable offstage. We haven't seen that at all. Syrup's doing a really good job of maximizing his recoveries, but in a bit of a deficit here, has to go ahead and get that one big hit to separate these two characters, and so far struggling for it.
Sure. Buzz continue that lead. Luma's put in so much work, man. It is so hard to get around them, and Syrup manages to combo Luma a bit, but Dabuz is backing them up right now with the Rosalina for sure, and it's getting tough, Scabs.
It is. Dash attack will go ahead and go quite a bit into separating these two characters. Now Luma taken off. Forward throw with that steady set and knockback. Going to go ahead and force Dabuz to the corner, but Syrup overextends a little bit, and Dabuz, that gives him the room to run, take all the time he needs to set himself up and get Luma back.
The star bits are pretty scary once you're near that ledge. Might get a panic option out, but Syrup is staying calm and collected even at such a deficit right now. And Dabuz is just hoping to just wheel it in. Ooh, though I like that back air, the magnet cancel coming in. I love the technical stuff that Ness players really pull out with this character. It's so entertaining.
Drag down, up air again, setting it up. Solid combo, forcing Dabuz to ledge.
Definitely not a deficit that much anymore. This is very close between these two. But Dabuz still chasing down, following up, getting the up smash now. This is getting dangerous.
Getting into jab wars with Dabuz feels like so awful because it's always a 2v1 situation. But gets the back air, no double jump here, so Dabuz has to go with preemptive up B, but still pressing the advantage. Luma coming in clutch.
Be careful though. Again, you need to take your eyes and separate them, look at both of them at the same time somehow. It is such a scary game. The star bit's interrupting the amazing air dodge here. And okay, just dunking on that. But
he gets a grab pull, but it actually connected the tail.
Oh my goodness, it saved Syrup, but hey, it could save you for too long because that is a pop-off up smash. Dabuz taking it. Was a very tense game too, but still proving the King of New York is here to play this weekend.
So many spots where that match could have been reversed. It felt like Syrup made the right call to go for that down air, but he only got Luma, so taking a bullet for his mother right there instead.
Mrs. President, get down! Throwing themselves in the way of Mama.
And then that grab pull, like he actually managed to get it immediately, but it looked like it clipped him just at the right angle to like just pop up into the wall where he could actually recover.
It's so funny.
Such a crazy little interaction right there.
Still active enough. Saved Syrup and just said, "I'm not done with you yet. Eat this up smash." Sure enough, good stuff all around.
Exactly. What a set right there. But Dabuz making an winner's bracket run, perhaps unsurprising. On the other side of bracket, we have Cosmos 2-0ing enhanced PV in winner semis of that pool, the qualifier for top 32, which is all going to be best of 5, by the way. And now